Hello everyone. Once again, good morning and assalamu alaikum. And welcome back to lecture 2 or part 2 of socialization. And in part 1, in our last recordings, we have discussed socialization and the process of socialization. And in the name of socialization and the process of socialization, how do we develop our self and personality? And by that, the self and personality, we wanted to mean a distinct identity. And distinct identity includes my attitude, my behavior, my way of talking. That's what we do say personality and self. Whatever we learn through the process of socialization. I believe you started to thinking and you already thought or you started to think the socialization or the development of self or personality happened and happening and will happen in your life. So today we will focus on some sociological approaches on developing self or personality or socialization. So what I wanted to mean, this is a chapter, we will give some sociological explanation or a theoretical explanation of socialization, the process of socialization, development of self and personality. That's what I say, theorizing the process of socialization, development of self and personality. So in this video, in this part, 3 sociological argument or 3 different sociological theory I will explain in brief, definitely in brief or briefly. And you will get details in the lectures as well as in the textbook we have recommended. The first one, the first sociological argument or theory or sociological approaches is a looking glass self theory. I repeat, looking glass self theory, which has been given by Charles Horton Cooley, an American sociologist. So by looking glass self, this is a theory, this is a sociological approach or explanation that have explained how do we develop ourselves. Whatever we are, whatever you are, as I said in my last class, it never happens automatic. Rather, it does happen as a process of continuation at different stages. So in the looking glass self, before going into the looking glass self, let me ask you something. We everybody know looking glass. What is the function of the looking glass? Or what is mirror? What is the function of mirror? Look, we everyone have a looking glass and we everyone have presented ourselves in front of the looking glass. Whenever you go out, whenever you go into a party, whenever you go into the office, whenever you come to our campus to attend the class, we do get ready and we stand, we present ourselves in front of a mirror, in front of a looking glass. Why? Looking glass or mirror is nothing, it's all about reflection. It does give a reflection about how do I look like? How do I look like? Am I looking good? Am I looking bad? Is it okay the way I wanted to dress up myself? So to see, to judge, to evaluate all those things, we stand in front of the looking glass. Just imagine a mirror. When you are driving a car, there are looking glass in the car. there are two mirrors on the both side of the car that give you image, that give you impression. Through the mirror, you can see what's happening behind or your position. So looking glass self, given by Charles Horton Cooley, is a theoretical argument, is a theoretical approach. How does socialization does happen in our society, in our life, in your lives? So looking glass, it does give you reflection, how do you look like? But for socialization, to know yourself, to know your personality, to know the thinking of other people about you, the society you are living in, the society you belong in, the society you belong to, the society is your looking glass. The people every day you are interacting, they are your looking glass. They are your reflection to know about yourself and personality, to know whether something is wrong or not. So if I want to know about myself and personality, myself and personality is, I can got idea from my society, from the people I do interact, from the people I do interact every day, from the people around me. So whenever we are talking about socialization, development of self and personality, what is the looking glass? The society is the looking glass. The people I am interacting, they are my looking glass. Every day, I do present myself. Whenever I do interact, I'm right now, for example, I'm interacting. I'm presenting myself in my class. And you are my looking glass. You are my mirror. I'm presenting myself. And after giving my lecture, after doing my class, you will have an impression about me, about all the faculties. So based on what you are going to judge me, you are going to evaluate me, how do I present myself? And my job is to present myself, and you are going to evaluate, you are going to judge. You are my mirror, you are my impression. You know how am I as a faculty. And based on your evaluation, based on your judgment, after presentation of myself in front of you or with the people around me that I am interacting with, I can have an impression whether I am someone respected or not. That's what argument of looking glass. The society, the people around you, interacting, you are interacting every day. They are your looking glass. They are your mirror. To judge what is your personality, how is your personality. To judge whether you are good or bad. So all about, if you find something wrong, people are thinking something wrong. If I find end of the semester, I may got some comments from some of you regarding my loopholes, my drawbacks, my problems, my limitations. I will come to know from you, and then I will fix myself. I will sort out myself. As we do when we are presenting ourselves in front of the looking glass before going to attend the party, class, or in the office. Whenever I see, I have a look in my looking glass. If I see the dress up I had, I need to fix it. So I do fix it. Simply as the mirror, the looking glass, for socialization, for self and personality, the society, the people interacting we are every day, the people around. In other way, in what we say, society, that is my looking glass. Every day I do present myself through my interaction, and I get a judgment, I get an impression, I get a feedback from the people, and that feedback decide whether I'm respected or I should be, I'm hated, or I need to fix something or not. This is one of the sociological approaches. Another sociological approaches has been developed, sociological argument, sociological approach or theory. How do we develop ourselves and personality? How does socialization happen in our life? Another one, the second one, I'm going to address briefly, has been developed by George Herbert Mead. And he said, the life is divided into different stages, into 3 stages: play stage, game stage, and preparatory stage. I repeat, he divided the stages of the life as preparatory stage, play stage, and game stage. As I said in my last class, try to recall at the age of 10, the way you are supposed to behave, the way you behaved, the way you talk, the things you did. You did not do the same thing at the age of 20, different stage of your life. As a student, the role you are playing to your family will be definitely different when you will get a job, when you start doing job. Now you're taking money. Your parents is looking after you. At some stage of your life, you will look after your parents. Look, it is you, the same one, but stages are divided. So Herbert Mead divided the process of development, process of socialization, process of development of self or personality as preparatory stage, play stage, and game stage. And finally, the last one, the last stage, the last sociological process is given by Goffman. That's what he said, presentation of self. So once again, as I said just before few minutes, every day I'm presenting myself. So he said life is divided as front stage and back stage. When I'm in the class, it is my front stage. I do behave differently than when I'm in my house, back stage. What does it mean? Whenever you are in the front stage, you are presenting yourself. Whenever you are in the back stage, you are presenting the same one. You are the same one, but you are presenting yourself different way. So whatever, front stage, whenever you are presenting, basically you are presenting yourself and personality. In other way, however you are socialized, that is the way, whatever you have learned, however you are socialized, you will present yourself following that way basically. So look, for example, whenever students get their result after exams, some people show the victory sign, some people show, and some people get heart upset. Whenever you see someone is smiling, doing party, celebration, etc., and showing victory and this and that, you can get an impression about his or her result presenting. Whenever there is a camera in front of them, the way they are presenting, they are not presenting themselves when they are in their house. Look, so whatever. So Goffman is a detailed theory, but we are not going to, we can't discuss all those things in very details, but more details you will get in my lecture, in my slide. This is by presentation of self, Goffman wanted to say, the things happen, self-development of self happens. However it happens, you just present yourself that way. Look, and whenever you are in front stage, you are presenting yourself different way than whenever you are in backstage. So, but let us draw a summary. Doesn't matter it is looking glass self, doesn't matter it is development of self, doesn't matter it is presentation of self. So looking glass self given by Cooley, development of self or personality by Mead, and presentation of self by Goffman. Whatever it is, however it is, end of the day, it is all about some sociological approach, sociological argument. How does it happens in my life, in your life? Whenever you are, it is the society you are belonging, that is your looking glass. And Mead said the same thing in different way, different stage, divided the life, process of life, develop process of socialization, develop self, dividing into 3 stages, as I said. As he said, prepare stage, play stage, and game stage. And as I said, at the age of 10, at the age of 20, and at the age of 40, whenever you are in students and when you are doing a job, you are someone different. Whatever, what makes the difference? It's all about your behavior. So whatever we are saying behavior, in other way, it is we said self and personality. Whatever we said self and personality is nothing that you learn through the process of socialization. And that is how you present yourself. That is how you present yourself. To impress the audience. Every day we are presenting ourselves. To impress the people in front of me. To present me, I do present myself in the class in front of my students to make sure, to prove myself, I am someone special. I am someone distinctive. So whatever I am doing, it's nothing other than that I have learned through the process of socializing that happened in my life. So this is all about the theorizing or sociological explanation or sociological approaches about the process of socialization or development of self. And details you will get from the slide. See you all in my next slide. And the last video, that will be the last video, last part of socialization. Till then, Allah Hafiz and Assalamu Alaikum.